Welcome to the Industrialists. We are here on the show floor of Singapore Expo. It's an amazing manufacturing show. And with me today, there is John Sobel. John is the CEO and founder of Sight Machine. John, it's so nice to have you here at the Industrialist.
Thank you, Adam. It's a pleasure.
We're going to go through a series of questions with John and try to answer the most pressing and interesting topics you may have about being at the frontier of manufacturing. John, the first one that I think about when I think of you is AI real? Are you seeing the real implementation of this technology with your customers?
Absolutely. Industry has been focused on Industry 4.0 for about 10 years. And the AI moment 2 years ago was a watershed. So it's absolutely on.
Now, I know you're working with exciting brands, and I know you're not really able to show and to share with us the name of those brands. But what difference does your implementations and your technology makes when you work with those customers? Do you see real results? And what are those?
So the great thing about it, data is absolutely everything is quantifiable in a factory. Working with Microsoft in your ecosystem, we often see gains of 10 or 20% in the plant's productivity in the first year. That's productivity gains. Profit gains are 2x that.
Those results are amazing, and I've seen them and I've seen the examples. Now, it's not just all about the numbers, it's also about the people. And I know you engage deeply with organizations you're working with, both the IT and the OT operations. How does it play out? Who really matters when you engage with companies?
Such a good question, Adam. AI is new, and buying technology and bringing it into an industrial firm is a new thing. So there isn't a clear budget, there isn't a clear owner, there isn't a clear decision maker. You named some of the most significant leaders. The operational leader, the IT leader, they got to come together. You must have the plant leadership. And I think this is an opportunity for operations to really shine. Because for a long time, plants have kind of been a cost center. But with AI, now they can lead strategy. They can change how a manufacturing firm is built.
Does the operational part of the company, do the folks that operate there, do they have enough understanding of AI to take advantage of it?
So here's why I'm smiling. They usually know more than we all do. These folks have been working with numbers for years. They've been wrestling data, they've been wrangling it. They're skeptical when you come in and you're making stuff up, but if you come in and bring a real solution, they're hungry, they know what they're doing. And when you have good leadership in a manufacturing firm, they'll invest time and effort and they'll make it work.
So when Microsoft engages with companies, we are really good at talking to IT. That's been the history of a company, the platforms that we build. How do we and you work together to cover both, to be able to deliver the IT message and with you connect with people that maybe know more about AI and the business problems than even the IT organizations?
I love that question because when I think back on our company's relationship with Microsoft, it's kind of all there. We started our company in 2011 in Detroit, Michigan, and we sold to factories. Went to factories and we asked them, where's the pain? They said, data. We said, okay, we want to help. And then it started to become a very big game. And we realized the IT leaders, the plant leaders, the operations leader, everybody has to get together around the table. And only when the ecosystem goes to the firm can you get everybody together. So it's definitely a new thing for a bunch of people coming together. Doing it with Microsoft is so much better than trying to do it on your own.
Thank you. It's very nice to hear. Now, when you pull on the thread that you introduced there, so when you think about the people, you always come up with the need for change. And AI brings a lot of change into how we operate. How do you manage to square these two things? This rapid change, the new power to the operational folks, and at the same time, the need to do things differently.
So many technology companies are used to selling technology. And as you all are thinking about a lot at Microsoft, we're not just selling technology now. With AI, we're helping firms change how they work. That's a whole different ballgame than selling a product. Technology startups like our company, for decades, have been built around sell a product, ship this product off your dock, move on. What we learned as we started to build our company is we're there to solve problems. We're there to help our clients use the technology to get better. It's changing how we work. I think it's changing how we work with you. Everybody's got to change here. Some people find it easy, some people find it hard, but it's definitely a new chapter in technology. We're not just selling products.
Now we are solving problems.
That's right.
But we also come up with a lot of, and we hold a lot of interesting, critical, important technologies to enable this. Okay, but how somebody, think about the place where we are today, Singapore, Expo, mid-size and small manufacturers. How does somebody engages with you to be able to take advantage of what you have to offer?
What we love about manufacturing is it's truly a global culture. So whether you're a small manufacturer or one of the world's largest manufacturers, you got the same problems, you're using the same equipment, your company might be a different size, but it's the same conversation. And manufacturing is a wonderful industry. It's been solving problems in a systematic way since its very beginnings. So once again, we come to a show like this, we have great conversations. The other thing I'll just say is manufacturing is an incredibly practical industry. It works on a handshake. If you're sending seats to a car factory and you have a contract that says you're sending 1,000 seats a day and you send 900, contract doesn't matter. You let your customer down. So everybody in this industry is practical, straightforward, understands tech. It's a much better, easier conversation than people outside the industry would expect.
Some of the ideas that we're introducing, going back on the learning side, are very new, brand new to everybody. They are brand new to people who are building AI solutions, agentic solutions. They're really new to manufacturers. If you wanted to explain to somebody what an agentic solution is, what is your definition? How do you think about it?
Here's how we talk about it. We tell them agentic AI is a lot like a production process. You got raw material, data. You've got a machine, AI. It produces something at the other side of the machine, which is insight and recommendations or actions. And if you set up the data right, the process is going to work really well. And if you're ready for the recommendations, which is a big if, some companies have to make a lot of changes for this. If you're ready, then your machine's going to work. It's a 3-step process: data, math, results.
Data. Where's the data coming from?
The data in factories, the data is coming from everywhere. There are literally tens of thousands of data points in the modern factories. There's automation, quality systems, sensors, on and on and on, hundreds of software systems in the average plant, but it's all making zeros and ones. And if we switch our thinking from software to data, then all we got to do is just get all the data, make sense of it, which needs some good products, and you're on your way.
Okay, so what happens? You have the data, you build this solution on top of it, agentic or otherwise, you have the insights now into what's happening. Are the manufacturer in a position to take advantage of those recommendations?
There's great traditions in manufacturing like continuous improvement. There's a whole school of thought that modern manufacturing is built around, which is about problem solving. So now, with the benefit of data and AI, we can see deeper into causes of problems. And then together with Microsoft, we're developing agentic solutions for operators. Put stuff on a TV screen. So you can see right now, what do I got to fix? Solutions for engineers, solutions for plant managers. So the mindset is there. Now the tools are better.
Okay, but now you have to tell me, what are the examples? Give me a few examples of things you can truly solve now.
How do I use less energy in my process? How do I keep my machines up and running? How do I go faster? Am I going too fast or can I go faster? How do I make sure quality is good? When I'm mixing up a bunch of different products, how do I optimize my mix? Now let's go to the next level. I got the factory fixed. I want to balance it with the supply chain. I also want to balance it with demand. And if I have 50 factories in my firm, how do I manage it as a portfolio? All of that is possible today.
That is an amazing change. It's a lot of change.
Yes.
Do you think we are ready for it?
Some firms are. Some firms are feeling the hot breath of competition, and they're going to be ready because they have to be. So there's a distribution. It depends on the company and the leadership.
John, it's a very inspiring message. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being part of the Industrialists. And if this conversation sparked any questions or thoughts, please share them with us and share them with your network. I'm Adam Bogovovic, and this was the Industrialists.